Oh, hang on. Hey, Tim. Said we don't have audio coming back here, so that's why you don't have any now. But I don't know how long it's been gone. Well, no, Tim has it on the talkback. He didn't, so he's in the studio right now in between game. He's not sending me audio back, which what he's sending back is what I'm giving you. So if I don't have anything here, there's no way in hell you're getting anything there, is what I'm saying. Yeah, I just...
Cooperstown Sand and Gravel, a division of Schiffer Excavating.
Free Neighbors President's Day Super Sale is finally here. This is the first big sale of the new year.
We've got you covered. So come on in today.
Hurry in now for deals on quality brands like GE, LG, Whirlpool, Maytag, Frigidaire, and many more. Amana washers starting at $4.99. The area's oldest multi-brand major appliance dealer with sales, service, and installation. Free Neighbors, 814-676-5694.
We've got you covered.
www.freeneighbor.com, home of the guys with the good buys.
Anderson Furniture in Franklin features 3 floors of furniture for every room in your home. You'll find living rooms, bedrooms, dining rooms, and more. Visit Anderson's second floor comfort gallery for reclining sofas, sectionals, and recliners in fabric and leather. Choose from extra features like lift recliners, power recliners, and power adjustable headrests. Get the comfort, quality, and style you want at honest, everyday value prices. Anderson Furniture, 225 13th Street, downtown Franklin. Your home, your style, your store.
So once again, Rocky Grove defeats Mercer 51-44, going on a 17-2 run at the end of a 15-point win over Sagertown, 73-58. That game will be Tuesday night. Time and location to be announced sometime later this weekend. And by the way, place for the PIAA tournament in District 10 2A, 4 teams move on to states. Coming up in 3A activity, with the winner to take on Mercyhurst Prep, the Franklin Knights and Erie First Christian. Franklin, a 20-2 team, averaging 70.5 points a ball game and averaging pretty close to 79% from the free throw line. That's impressive. A 20-2 mark included an undefeated record against other District 10 teams. They won the region championship. They go on up against a 7-15 Erie First team. Erie First Christian just went 1-11 in their region. Outside their region, 6-4 with wins over some smaller schools for the most part. Iroquois, Commodore Perry, among those that they did defeat. And Joe and Steve will have more on the upcoming game when we get back to them at Oil City High School in just a few minutes. As far as Tuesday night's broadcast and where they locate everybody, we already have Oil City and Rocky Grove moving on that day, and the Franklin Knights will be attempting to do so just a few minutes from now. By the way, the Franklin Lady Knights will play tomorrow afternoon in a 5A quarterfinal action. And that's a first-round game in their classification. They'll take on Grove City at 3 o'clock tomorrow at Mercer High School. Rocky Grove beats Mercer. Coming up, Franklin and Erie First Christian. And we're between games at the Twilight Broadcasting Studio on Fox Sports Radio 1120 and 104.1.
Whether you just found it or you've lived there for years, you'll never forget that feeling. It was something that made you realize this house would become...
On the iPad that's not letting the audio come out.
Online. Okay.
All right. I mean, I didn't
think you got it. No, you don't get it in return audio from me. All you'll hear will be the commercials.
No, but the audio, I have it plugged into a headset wire. So
yeah.
It should be audio going out. Everything is coming out.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So
all right, I see.
They should get it. But it's a setting on their iPad that's not taking it.
Okay.
So, all right. I mean, I'll be honest, I don't know what to do beyond that.
Yeah, they should just be getting what you're putting through your
That's exactly.
unit.
And I have an extra set of headsets that I just turned in, and I got it. So you can bring it to us. They're not. I don't think they're doing an anthem.
Okay. You ready, you mean?
Yep.
Good.
All right, back here at the House of Hustle. Game number 2. It is the Franklin Knights with aspirations of big things. They take on Erie First Christian. Damon Curry, Ethan Fulmer, Luke Guth, Jonathan Lesh, and Cole Buckley gets the starts. Evan Montefiore, Sam Gonzalez, Dakota Newmer, Malachi Riley, and Anthony Collins. Just 7 on the Erie First roster. And again, Steve, you've been down this road a time or two. How important is it to get this one? Oh, I stand corrected. Scotty Waters gets to start tonight, not Jonathan Lesh, excuse me. How important is it to get this out of the way? First 4 minutes?
Yeah, it's a big deal. Not having seen Erie play, not sure what they're going to bring. However, it's the playoffs, so everything's brand new. And Franklin, they're going to have the discipline to give. And that's a good start, scoring in about 6 seconds.
Guth wins the tip ahead to Fulmer. They lay it up. Franklin with the pressure right out of the box. Montefiore gets it across to Gonzalez, and Gonzalez throws it to Tim Levan. Now they're going to say it got poked out from behind. You can say, unfortunately, Tim is.
I think more than anything else, you want, this is, again, you're starting from scratch. You just want to play every game, and learn from it and grow from it to make this run.
Montefiore is going to be charged with or rung up for a charge. Luke Guth set in there and took it. So, all right, let's get a restart here. This is game number 2 as the Franklin Knights, the 1 seed in 3A. Easton Fulmer against some pressure. Cross-court skip to
1-2-2 full court.
Scotty Waters across the timeline, nearly loses it ahead to Guth. Guth off the window, too strong, won't go.
I like the decision for Erie to stretch it out. If you can't beat a team straight up, change the game a little bit.
Well, I saw Jason Fulmer's reaction when one of the starters was announced. Like, how'd that happen? Montefiore's jumper won't go. Guth with the board for Franklin. They're out in front 2-0. Easton Fulmer, 1,494. Nope. Oh, yeah, I guess it is 94. He's already got a bucket as he is in pursuit of Randy Lynch's all-time scoring record. Damon Curry, the lefty. Eye off the window and then too high as his 3.
Time. Good look for Damon. What a great season as a sophomore.
Wow.
He's about 50% from 3, over 60% from 2. Again, Franklin also rolling kind of a 1-2-2 full court.
Cross-court pass to Gonzalez. He's in trouble. Buckley comes up and bailed out by the official. As that, I thought maybe they were going to get a clean takeaway.
Let the contact go for a bit.
Yeah, I know. Again, it's a theme tonight. If somebody hits the deck, and then the whistle seems to come out. So Curry on the ball. They get it into Gonzalez. He's defended by Buckley.
Interesting. Franklin goes from that full court 1-2-2 right into man-to-man. That's tough, but obviously you're practicing a lot.
Montefiore's 3 won't go. We got a scrum on the deck as Guth and I believe that was Malachi Riley in the tie-up. So Erie First Christian's going to maintain possession.
Man-to-man, Franklin plays man-to-man on the out-of-bounds. Your traditional passer in.
At my high school, we called that blue stay. Gonzalez couldn't get it to go.
Fulmer taking 3 or 4 threes now, and they're bageled on him.
Fulmer with the rebound, the outlet to Curry. Curry lost the handle, but I think they're going to say Malachi Riley was the last to touch it. So again, if you're Franklin, everybody in the building expects you to win. You just kind of got to go about your business. Am I saying you got to dance with the girl you brought, right?
And anybody can win on any given night, but
I'm just saying you cannot.
In some ways, you look at this as a practice. You want to be clean. You want to be sharp. You want to learn from it. You don't want to take anything for granted.
Fulmer into Curry. Curry couldn't get it to go. Anthony Collins with the contest. Now Gonzalez across the timeline. 2 minutes gone by. 6 minutes to go here in the opening quarter. First quarter action brought to you by Dietz Mechanical. Gonzalez, baseline, dumps it off to Collins, up and in. And Anthony Collins.
That's a good look.
Yep. Triple drive, the help comes.
Changing up the defense. I have no idea what it is right now. Looks like man-to-man.
Well, Scotty Walters wanted it in the corner. Nobody picked him up.
Yeah, there was some confusion.
Yeah, Dakota Newmer had a hard time finding his guy.
I like him to take that one.
And so does everybody else. Fulmer from distance gets it to go with 30-second timeout. Easton's got all 5, and it's a 3-0 advantage. Back in 30. This is D10 High School Playoff Basketball on Fox Sports Radio. Or maybe we keep it here. Okay.
Ah.
All right. 5-2. Fulmer knocks down at 3. So let's see. He was at 1492. The only reason I can remember is
you have to write it down.
Well, no, I'm going to keep track. Gonzalez, tough runner, gets it to go. Nice shot by Sam Gonzalez as now the pressure continues. Fulmer ahead to Scotty Walters, and Scotty throws it to nobody in particular. That's at least the upside. I guess it could be worse. It wasn't a live ball turnover, but
yeah, I don't know about the person with the camera down there. Didn't think it was a good one.
Yeah,
Just about ate that.
Transition has been a muck.
Oh,
Ahead to Collins. Newmer finds him. Now back to Gonzalez.
Oh,
He's going to hoist from the corner.
Larry Bird type shot there.
Gus goes up with a bunch of guys in blue jerseys, and the scrum, I believe, is going to be Buckley the last to touch it, I think.
And I think Luke's a little surprised out there, asking the referee. I believe he got pretty much a two-hand shove to clear him out of there. But
Matt Myers is in. Dakota Newmer takes a seat.
That shot Gonzalez took, that was.
I mean, I like the confidence.
Oh boy,
you do. You know,
I said Larry Bird takes it, but he was 6'9", and
yeah,
I'm pretty sure Gonzalez ain't getting there.
They try to run the lob to Collins. Well designed play. Gus punches it away. Fulmer ahead, and nice job up top by Riley. I thought maybe Fulmer was going to toss it to Damon Curry on the run with him.
That's one. I mean, he took it to the rack, which is fine. You know, if you go past the foul line, you got to go. You got to go to the rim.
Walters defended by Collins. Now to Fulmer, defended by Gonzalez. The switch, the double comes. Curry, the reversal. Gus, corner three's up. The in and out won't go. Curry, what a putback that would have been.
Yep.
Took the elevator all the way to the penthouse on that one. 5-4, the Knights out in front. 4:10 to go here in the first quarter. Gonzalez a little sloppy with it. Easton punches it in the first row. Jonathan Letchis checks in for the first time. Scotty Walters takes a seat for the Knights.
So coming out of live ball situations, Franklin plays man-to-man. And even when they're on a dead ball, when they're going full court, they'll play that 1-2-2. But they're rotating back into a man-to-man out of it. That's something you have to practice.
Yeah, number left wing, defended by Fulmer. Kind of gets caught in the air, throws it to the front of the rim, doesn't go. Buckley up ahead to Curry. Curry off the window and good. David Curry with the run out and the bucket. 7-4. Gonzalez through the pressure. Now he goes to the corner. That's not where he wanted to go.
Spot.
As Easton is going to punch it out of bounds. And Gonzalez had his way out, but he continued into that corner. But no, you had your chance to stop. All right, we got a stoppage on the floor. Grabet Painting and Services in-game reset. Back in 30, the Knights lead 7-4. The broadcast not coming through. Oh, well, it's coming through here. They won't. It's our microphones. I don't think it'll pick it up. I don't think it would pick it up. No, because it's coming out of here. That speaker should be turned off. Yeah, it should be. Yeah, I wouldn't. Yeah. Yeah. All right, back here at the House of Hustle. Sloppy start. Franklin 7.
Yeah,
Erie
let's face
first
it,
4.
I think Erie would prefer. They'd prefer this game to be about as ugly as they can possibly make it.
And I just think that Franklin's trying to run up and down too much.
Yeah,
I mean,
absolutely.
The opportunities will be there for them to run and dunk.
Yep.
I don't think they need to force it. But 7-4, Easton is now at 1497.
I
for
point
his
out
career.
again that you had to write that down and add it up.
5 seconds. David Curry on the ball causes the turnover. Montefiore couldn't get it in. Franklin basketball. I'm just going to.
You know, one thing we don't
meander.
remember, too, for Franklin is they're young. I mean, there's 2 seniors on the basketball team, you know. So we kind of think we've seen these kids for a long time, but we kind of think of them as veterans, but they're young.
Good vision by Buckley up ahead, or excuse me, good vision by Fulmer up ahead to Buckley. Buckley couldn't get it to go, but he will go to the free throw line. 7-4.
Looked like coach and son are having a conversation about maybe where they'll get some ice cream after the game.
I doubt it. They might have been having a conversation. I'm not certain that ice cream was the topic. Buckley misses a first. Second one, good. 8-4. 3:27 to go in the opening quarter. First quarter action is brought to you by Dietz Mechanical. Montefiore dumps it off to Collins.
How he got it in there, but he did.
Yeah, Collins crossed the baseline to Myers. Now Myers looks for some help. Might have got away with a travel, but I think they're going to say Easton punched it out. Gonzalez deep 3. Lesha up and gets it to Fulmer. Fulmer run out and gets it up and good. Easton's got 7. 10-4.
That's a good run. Erie's they are going to have to get back. I mean, this game will get out of hand quick if they don't.
Yeah, Gonzalez is going to hoist again. And Buckley, are they going to get the foul, or did they say he went out of bounds first? He had contact with Collins.
I think he's got a foul.
Yeah, I think.
Although we're going to have a discussion about it.
I mean, he was definitely out of bounds, but I don't know which came first.
Yeah.
Yep, they are going to. Okay, so Anthony Collins is going to be whistled for the foul.
I will say this about Gonzalez. He is not bashful.
No. I like it.
Yeah. Although, the coach in me would like it a lot more if they went in.
Well, but the upside, when you only got 7 on the roster, I mean, you can kind of take whatever you want, right?
That is true.
All right, Jalen Wood checks in for the first time for the Knights. Damon Curry back to Wood, now back to Fulmer. That's going up. That's going to draw a short. Damon Curry with a grown man rebound. Could never really get his footing on the re-attack, but he will go to the free throw line.
Oh, and he definitely had his hands a lot higher up there than anybody else's were to get that rebound.
Damon, I told people when he was a freshman, his ceiling is really high.
You don't want to jinx a kid or put too much pressure on him, but, a couple inches more in height, and, obviously it's a game that's at the next level that's played. Everybody seems to be 6'7", but if he gets somewhere up into that range, he can do a lot of really good things with basketball.
Yeah, if he gets to 6'8", I think people are going to be real impressed with who comes to watch him play. Trouble in the backcourt. Montefiore, they're going to have to worry about 10 here. They get it to Myers, and it is 10. Franklin defense starts with Jalen Wood.
Hello.
And now we got half the lights out. Somebody's leaning on a light switch, maybe. They should. It's not a. That's not a great place to.
No,
It's not a great place for the light switch to be, really.
It's hard for me to explain to somebody not watching how simple. That's like your bedroom switch.
But the thing is, for that to be half the gym seems crazy. It seems like you'd have to have more authority. Now, did Guth get that?
He
dribbled off his foot.
Yeah, it went off his foot.
He thought it got punched back. He knew that if he touched up, it was going to be a turnover. But yeah, that seems to be kind of a. You would think that you'd need more authority than just somebody's shoulder to turn half the lights off in the gym.
Yeah. Some solutions, cover it or anything.
All right, yep. So 11-4. Here we go. 2 minutes. First quarter action is brought to you by Dietz Mechanical. Second of 2 here at the House of Hustle. Montefiore, Lesha contest, get a piece, he gets a block. Jalen Wood Up ahead to Damon Curry. Damon Curry has it punched away by Gonzalez.
Oh, my
And a timeout that literally takes 2 points off the scoreboard. All right, back in 60. 11-4, the Knights out in front. It is high school basketball on Fox Sports Radio.
Are you thinking about downsizing? Do you have a growing family and need more space? Whether you're looking to buy or sell a home or business, First Rate Realty has you covered. With 5 full-time agents, they're dedicated to easing the stress of the buying and selling experience. They work cohesively as a team to follow the transaction through from pre-qualification to closing. They're members of both the Allegheny Valley Board of Realtors and West Bend Multi-List, giving your listing a broader outreach. Check out FirstRateRealty.com for all local listings. Give them a call and put the First Rate Realty team to work for you. Phone 814-432-2900.
Have you been to 257 Buy Sell Trade lately? We carry both brand new and estate jewelry. We sell coins and bullion. We're always buying gold, silver, and platinum, including broken jewelry, designer pieces, and rare coins. Stop in and see the great selection or bring in your own precious metals for a free valuation. Turn your jewelry and coins into cash. 257 Buy Sell Trade, Route 257 on the Seneca Hill in Oil City.
1:45 remaining in the Deeds Mechanical first quarter. Franklin 11-4 in their 3A opening round matchup. They are able to break the press, get it to Riley. Riley pull up over the outstretched arms of Guth. Jalen Wood, no, make that Lesha with the board. Ahead to Fulmer. Fulmer looks to push, almost loses his footing. Now, through a lot of contact, and Lesha was going to... That was going to be a big hammer there.
We got to go back to the timeout for a
Oh,
second.
my goodness. Do we have to?
They literally had a breakaway. And then we called timeout to let Franklin set up in their press.
Fulmer to the rim, and Fulmer is in. Easton off to a big start here. He's got 9 of the 13. And Guth is going to catch. Oh, breaks it up. Riley is able to gather it. Guth punches it away to Montefiore. He toes a 3 ball. That draws short. Malachi Riley with the board, and he shoots over everything. Anthony Collins with the, I guess that's a rebound, as he's going to need some help as he's walled up by Lesha and Guth, and that's going to be a 3-second violation. Scotty Walters is back in.
Yeah, at some point there, he got it underneath. Once he didn't take the initial look, then
he had to.
Yeah, there was
he
a
wasn't
wall.
Wasn't going to pivot out of that one. He needed to pass out of that one. Up ahead to Lesha. To Wood.
There's a good job breaking the press.
To Scotty Walters, he lays it up and in, and it's make that 17-4. And I think they're going to get Jalen Wood on the reach.
You know, that's one of the keys too. Coaches need to, you don't want it when you talk about breaking a press. It's not how you want it. You want to attack a press. If you want a team to stop pressing you, then you get layups. Because if you just break a press, a lot of times you end up taking a bad, shot in transition or whatever. If you can attack it and beat it and get layups, then the team doesn't press you anymore. But just getting over half court, that's what the pressing team wants.
Yeah, absolutely. And here it is again, heavy pressure. Montefiore going the wrong direction. Wood steps up, turns him again. He is able to get it across the timeline. Now Lesh is going to come out in front of him, 27 seconds. Down the lane, and good take there.
Yeah, good move.
Montefiore with a good finish. 17-6. Fulmer's going to go to the free throw line. The pull-up jumper fouled from behind.
And I think Franklin also needs to be careful, too, here. Erie's don't have a great group of ball handlers, and last thing you want to do on your press is get sloppy, which they've done on a couple of possessions where they're reaching in, and, instead of getting position, they're sort of taking advantage of the fact that Erie doesn't handle it well.
Yeah, and even though this is just a game, with the last thing Jason Fulmer wants is this to be Sunday afternoon at the Y.
Right.
Like you still got to run your stuff. Fulmer gets both. 17-6, 19-6 is the score. Nearly a takeaway, and
and that's a great example, and where they're right there is where they want. They just got to cross half court, and you want to trap them there, and instead 3 guys are reaching in trying to get a steal. Wow, and
Buckley,
you're not going to learn anything from that because sooner or later somebody's going to beat you.
Montefiore through contact, 2 seconds. Scotty going to run out of time. 19-6 after 1. That's your Dietz Mechanical. First quarter, quick timeout. The Knights out big.
Rossbacker Insurance now with 2 locations to serve you on Route 322 in Cranberry or State Street in Oil City, formerly Williams Insurance. Our agents will help you find the best value for your insurance dollar. If you need help with a claim, you'll have a local advisor you can call on and trust. That's how Rossbacker has handled insurance since 1928. With competitive rates for personal and business insurance, our comprehensive review will help you understand your coverage. Call Rossbacker today at 677-4095 or online at teamrossbacker.com.
The Franklin Elks Lodge number 110 is proud to sponsor high school athletics, Elks hoop shoot and soccer shootout, as well as the Franklin Elks tip-off basketball tournament. In addition, the Franklin Elks Lodge number 110 has donated $150,000 to local charities this past year and awarded over $38,000 in scholarships. The Franklin Elks Lodge number 110 proud to support high school athletics in the Oil region.
Broadcasting from the Dietz Mechanical Studios, WKQW-AM Oil City and W281CA Oil City.
17-6. Is that right?
I thought they had 19 at the last time I looked.
14. I mean, I got 17 in the book, so
That must have found an error.
yeah. All right, back to action. Second quarter action is brought to you by Donovan Bauer Auto Group. Guth turns the corner. The
didn't quite have the angle for the dunk.
The was going to be somebody's forehead, but Guth with the layup instead. Now it's 19-6. Anthony Collins against Lesha, loses the handle to the deck. Guth to the ground. Now to Fulmer. Fulmer looks. He's got numbers, and
they're going to get an offensive foul, I believe.
Is that going to be the call?
And that's a tough call. That's one I've always, as a coach, struggled with a little bit. When you don't make direct contact, do you give the benefit to the defender? I mean, because he didn't take the contact straight on. Because he was set. No question about that. It's just the angle that was tough.
Break the press this time to Newmer, and they're going to get Scott Walters on the reach.
And I got to tell you, if I'm Coach Fulmer right now, I'm thinking about pulling the press off because it's just not. They're reaching in. They're getting just too much. Maybe go straight man to man and get after it.
Montefiore on the inbound lays it up and in. 19-8.
I don't know how to put it any simpler than to say you're not going to play a team that struggles this much with the press, and you got to learn from it.
Fulmer with the Euro and the finish. He's got 13.
How about that? Coming back from behind.
Guth with the steal. Curry with the layup. Curry's now got 5, 21-10.
Easton finished, and no one realized he was still behind him. Came in and knocked it out. Ooh.
So Collins gets it across the timeline as he's going to try to go to the rim. Lesha walls up. He's going to block it out of bounds. 6:47, 23-8.
Franklin goes back man-to-man on the out-of-bounds. That's a double screen up top.
Montefiore defended by Damon Curry. Corner kick to Myers. Myers
Good
threes
open look.
up. No good. Lesha with the board.
Uh-oh.
Some confusion.
Yep, threw it where nobody was at. I think Easton would look like he was going to go up court, and Lesha let him, and Easton wasn't going up court.
Yeah, Lesha thought he was going, and Easton was stopping, and that's a turnover. But although that one's miscommunication, that's not execute. I don't have that big of an issue with that one.
Nope, I don't lose any sleep over that one.
Montefiore defended by Curry, works left wing. Myers is going to step into a 3, top of the key, in and out won't go. Fulmer up ahead to Guth. Now Guth tries to put Montefiore on a poster, but has to lay it up in instead. 25-8.
I got me a feeling he's going to get one before this night.
Well, they're not allowed to shoot another 3 until somebody gets a dunk. Maybe that'll calm things down a little bit. Now Collins dumps it off to Nummer, and I believe Scotty Walters got a piece of that.
Yep.
Punches it out of bounds. So Jalen Wood comes back in. Walters takes a seat.
I got to tell you, I don't remember ever. Maybe when when Byam played for me, but ever when somebody got the ball for Franklin and collectively everybody just kind of held their breath waiting to see what was going to happen.
Gonzalez 3, too strong. Fulmer going to pull up, transition 3, in and out, won't go. Guth on the board, and Guth with the putback. (27-8). Collins to number.
Good job there.
Yep.
Right.
Jalen Wood jumps in front, takes it.
Yep, Jalen did a good job, got position, took it square. That's exactly how you coach it, want to see it. It's the kind of thing that lifts the team. And that's what you're looking for, instead of trying to get that steal where he's in, doing exactly what you're taught to do in practice and in the games that are, not blowouts.
Guth off the double, kicks to Wood. Wood, corner 3 is up. Wood, corner 3 down. Jalen Wood steps in and he knocks it down 30-8. Franklin out in front, 5:19 to go in the first half. That's a lot of contact. Gonzalez and Fulmer, that's got to be something. It wasn't anything. Myers, corner 3 won't go. Damon Curry with the run out. Damon Curry, left hand up and in and good. Damon's got 7.
Montefiore gave it a thought there of taking that charge and then said, I don't think so.
Takeaway by Wood. They got numbers. Ahead to Guth. Guth ahead to Curry. Curry through the contact. Can't get it to go.
Now might be the time you spend that time out. There you go.
Yeah, Guth with the putback. 34-8. And the Knights, they are humming. 4:40 to go till halftime. Take a 60-second timeout. Franklin leads.
When making your next vehicle purchase, you have many choices. What kind of vehicle do you want to buy? What color? What equipment? But just as all the choices are important, your choice of a dealership you do business with can have a lasting impact. That's why at Donovan and Bauer Auto Group, we try to do things a bit differently, giving you a no-hassle, friendly visit anytime you stop for sales or service on your favorite Chevrolet, Buick, GMC, and certified pre-owned models. So when you have the time, we invite you to find new roads and visit us on Route 8 North in Titusville or online at donovanbauer.com.
Time to think home improvement. Gravatt Painting and Services Incorporated of Franklin has got you covered. Well, maybe not you, but certainly your walls. Offering interior and exterior painting, wall coverings, vinyl siding installation, drywall and plaster repair, plus pressure cleaning and lot line striping. For a free estimate, call Gravatt Painting and Services Incorporated at 437-7577. Let Gravatt Painting and Services Incorporated give you a fresh look.
34-8. Fulmer's got 13. Guth's got 8. Curry's got 7. The Franklin Knights are flying. Gonzalez gets it across the timeline, down the lane. Waters walls up. Gonzalez gets his own rebound. Loses the handle, throws it out of bounds. It's going to be Franklin basketball.
I was just going to say, Erie hasn't had that many turnovers.
Well, I don't know how many opportunities they've had.
They just don't make any shots right now.
Scotty Walters from Fulmer. Now back to Fulmer in the corner. Baseline. Easton Fulmer, good take and finish. He's got 15, and it's 36.
A lot of fans are certainly enamored by how far out Easton can shoot, and he can.
Uh-oh. Damon Curry on the run out. Damon Curry, the two-handed flush. Fulmer takes it. Curry finishes.
I did not want to finish my point after that took off. But the part of Easton's game that's developed so much over the last few years is his ability to take it to the rack.
All right, 30-point lead, 38-8. Gravatt Painting and Services in-game reset. When we come back, media timeout, second quarter action is brought to you by Donovan Bauer Auto Group.
Since 1982, the Medicine Shop, 102 East Atlantic Avenue in Franklin, has been your hometown pharmacy. Locally owned and operated, pharmacist Gary Clarisi and his staff take tremendous pride in knowing the names and families of their customers.
With more than 70 combined years of serving the Oil region, the Medicine Shop Pharmacy is your hometown pharmacy. So if you were looking for the hometown feel, visit the Medicine Shop Pharmacy, 102 East Atlantic Avenue in Franklin today.
Thank you. Wow, too kind.
Welcome back. Your Gravatt Painting and Services in-game reset. Let's see. Fulmer's got 15. 9 for Damon Curry. 8 for Luke Guth. I wish we were keeping track of turnovers and offensive rebounds. Second half points have certainly been on Franklin's side. When they decide to speed you up, you better hang on.
Yeah, absolutely, and they can turn it up. And what makes Franklin such a good basketball team is that, it's not a one-man show. Somebody's off, somebody can step up. Now their depth can be an issue as we go. And
I like this, to sit Easton down and let Jalen Wood run some point here. Yeah, because that's the question: who's the backup ball handler?
Yeah, absolutely. And you would think sooner or later a team's going to take it out of Easton's hands.
Well, they did. North Catholic did it.
Yeah.
Hickory tried to do it, but that's when Guth and Damon Curry carried the day. I mean, that's Scotty Walters' big jump step through contact, no good. He is tied up with Malachi Riley. And I'm not certain that Malachi would necessarily want to bark up that tree, but hey, I'd give him an attaboy for.
He was walking away from it. It's easier to kind of bow up as you're sliding backwards.
Yeah. So Franklin's still in the pressure. Gonzalez gets it across the timeline. Riley's corner three up, in and out, won't go. Scotty Waters with a rebound. Ahead to Jalen Wood. He had runners with Guth and Curry. Jalen thought about jacking it from Fulmer country. Now Guth puts it on the floor to Damon Curry. Damon Curry, corner three up, in and out, won't go. Scotty Walters with a tip. And I think that's a good call. He did come through the back of Riley. Scotty just sort of flicked it with his left hand and the momentum of his body.
I think that was, I don't think Curry's ever been that open. So I don't think he was quite used to getting that look.
So Wood and Guth take a seat. Buckley and Fulmer back in. Dangerous cross-court pass to Gonzalez. He gathers. Tough floater. Lesha's outstretched arms. Now Curry. He's got numbers. Down. Stop. Oh, tough finish. Lesha comes soaring in, but Curry gathers up his own mess. Finishes it off, and it's 40-8. 2:38 to go in the first half. Lesha with a near steal. Fulmer saves it to Damon Curry in a graceful finish up in the air at the rim. And he lays it up in 42-8.
I got to be honest, I would think we're at some point going to think about pulling that press off.
Fulmer on the break. Oh, he tried to dunk and he missed it. But Curry with the rebound tips it out of bounds.
Oh, boy. I'm going to have to say, if he can't put it down, he's got to give that one to Curry.
I know. I wanted to see that one off the window.
Yeah.
Fulmer tried for the hammer, and instead he got the screwdriver. Gonzalez across the timeline, trapped up by Fulmer and Curry, eventually gets it to Nummer. Now Franklin goes back to the man. Lesha defends. I'm sorry, that's Schreiber, not Nummer. 22 and 23. My apologies. Now Collins to Montefiore. Over a contest by Fulmer. Riley with the rebound. Now to Collins.
Oh, the law of averages, I guess. If you keep firing those threes, they got to go in.
Gonzalez, not this time. Buckley with the board. He's got Lesha out in front.
Erie is over a lot from three.
Scotty Walters steps into a three. Lesha with another board. Damon Curry's going to reload from distance.
Yeah.
Damon Curry's going to knock that one down. Yeah. Damon's not going to miss two in a row that wide open.
I think he's still shocked he missed the last one.
45-8. The Knights. Well, if we were worried about an early round hiccup like Elwood City had last night, not the case.
Coach Holmes used to tell me that no lead is safe.
Well, I got a feeling about this one. 50 seconds till halftime. Second quarter action. It's brought to you by Donovan Bauer Auto Group. Back to Collins. Another contested three by Gonzalez. Doesn't draw iron. Montefiore with a rebound. Ahead to Walters. Walters got Lesha and Curry. Lesha.
Oh.
That might be a pity foul.
Yeah, it's a tough call.
I don't think that was
hard
it.
for. I don't know that he quite got all the way over there.
Lesha's
I gotta say too, for Erie, if you're gonna, you know you're outgunned, and they like to run. When that shot goes up, you got to get three or four.
What do they tell
back.
you? What do they tell you about missed threes? It's the outlet to the run out.
Yep.
So quit shooting threes, maybe.
Yeah.
But. No.
Or when that shot goes up and you're less than 6 foot.
Buckley with the steal, and he slips. But I think they're going to say Riley took him down.
I'm pretty sure you can count on a couple of fingers the number of offensive rebounds Erie has, so you're not going to get many. So prioritize getting back as what you need to do.
Matt Myers checks back in. Riley whistled for his third personal.
So a good thing we get to that running clock in a second, because, Erie has 8 fouls. They get too much foul trouble.
They only got 7 guys.
Yeah. They may have to put me in.
Buckley, no, and who?
No, I'm ready.
And you would.
Oh, I'm ready.
That would just irk you, wouldn't
Offense.
it?
I'm just going to play offense, though.
Buckley 1 for 2. Guth another offensive rebound. Guth can't put it back. Guth another offensive rebound. That time Guth gets it done.
That's good hustle.
Guth with 10 all in the second quarter.
I do think in the second half we can probably pull that press off.
Yep. But then again, what are you supposed to do? I think you got to play him. And 2 to shoot.
I am not a big fan of the mercy rule.
Fulmer heaves one off the takeaway. A 40-point halftime lead for the Knights. Ty Nesta Builder Supply halftime show. Tim Shaw on the other side of the break.
Community Connect Federal Credit Union is here for you. In a world of uncertainty, isn't it nice to know some things haven't changed? Like Community Connect's commitment to their members and community. We are here to help you save, plan, invest, grow, and sometimes move forward into new opportunities or adventures. Community Connect FCU has many options available, and becoming a member is pretty easy. Stop in, call, or visit our website at communityconnectfcu.com and click Join to get started. Community Connect Federal Credit Union, 1050 East Spring Street, Titusville.
Lowry Auto Body, not just bodywork, your A to Z complete car care center. Alignments, brake work, exhaust inspections, oil changes, shocks, struts, and tune-ups. There's nothing we can't fix. Lowry Auto Body is your AAA approved repair facility. And don't forget about 24-hour towing. We'll be there when you need us. To make an appointment, call 432-3050. That's Lowry Auto Body. Trusted professional since, before your dad got his license.
Hey, Julie, I need to visit Tia Nesta Builder Supply. Where are they located?
It's Ty Nesta Builder Supply, Dave, and they're on the damn hill.
Right. Wait, what did you say?
Ty Nesta Builder Supply is on the damn hill, above the Ty Nesta Dam. They have 2 showrooms for anything home improvement. They have this awesome website, TyNestaBuilders.us. You can buy online.
Thanks. I'm heading to Tia Nesta Builders on the damn hill.
Ty Nesta Builder Supply, family owned and operated since 1958 in Ty Nesta and Shippensville.
Freedavers President's Day Super Sale is finally here. This is the first big sale of the new year.
Got you covered. So come on in today.
Hurry in now for deals on quality brands like GE, LG, Whirlpool, Maytag, Frigidaire, and many more. Amana washers starting at $4.99. The area's oldest multi-brand major appliance dealer with sales, service, and installation. Freedavers 814-676-5694.
We've got you covered.
www.freedaver.com, home of the guys with the good buys.
Why do so many people trust Bathfitter to install their baths and showers? With our unique tub-over-tub installation in as little as a day, there's no disruptive demolition or lengthy renovation, so it fits your schedule. With hundreds of custom designs, it fits your style. With quality you can trust and a lifetime guarantee, it fits your high standards. Why have over 2 million people welcomed Bathfitter into their homes? It just fits. Visit bathfitter.com to book your free consultation.
PA number 26571.
Friends, family, and community, here at Franklin Eagles Erie 328, located at 1205 Buffalo Street in Franklin, we're the people helping people. Over the past 12 months, we've donated over $130,000 to local charities. We're huge supporters of all area volunteer fire departments, as well as elementary, middle, and high schools. It's people like you that make this possible. Come join the Eagles today to see for yourself. That's Franklin Eagles, Erie number 328.
Anderson Furniture in Franklin features 3 floors of furniture for every room in your home. You'll find living rooms, bedrooms, dining rooms, and more. Visit Anderson's second floor comfort gallery for reclining sofas, sectionals, and recliners in fabric and leather. Choose from extra features like lift recliners, power recliners, and power adjustable headrests. Get the comfort, quality, and style you want at honest, everyday value prices. Anderson Furniture, 225 13th Street, downtown Franklin. Your home, your style, your store.
Broadcasting from the Deep Mechanical Studios, WKQW-AM Oil City and W281CA Oil City. We are
Back at the Twilight Broadcasting Sports Desk, I'm Tim Shaw with your Tionesta Builders Supply halftime report. A 40-point lead for Franklin over Erie First Christian in a 3A quarterfinal contest. That's a halftime score from Oil City High School. Earlier in the evening, we mentioned that with Rocky Grove's win, the Orioles move on to the state tournament in Class 2A. 4 teams are remaining, or there will be 4 left after tonight's complete action. But in 2A, in District 10, 4 teams move on. Not the case in 3A, where Franklin's playing. The top 3 teams will advance to states, but Franklin well on their way to the first of the 2 victories they would need in District 10 play to get there as well. Still, no losses against another District 10 team for the Franklin Knights. Elsewhere, in the second half of first-round doubleheaders, these are quarterfinal scores. Seneca leads Northwestern 29-16, and it's Greenville over Girard 27-22. Now about midway through the third quarter, Greenville still with a 5-point lead at 31-26. Latest game of the night in Class 2A, the Kennedy Catholic and Cochranton game, delayed by nearly a half hour because of a medical emergency involving a fan at that contest at Farrell High School. So they started at about 5 minutes to 8. After one quarter, Kennedy leads Cochranton 23-15. Back to the earlier final scores in Class 3A. Mercyhurst Prep was a winner. They won their game over Northwestern this evening by a score, or rather Northeast. Mercyhurst Prep winning 50-44 over the Grape Pickers. So once Franklin has dispatched their opponent tonight, the Knights will play Mercyhurst Prep on Tuesday in the 3A semifinals. Earlier today in 2A, that Rocky Grove final was 51-44 Orioles. Cambridge Springs defeated Eisenhower 68-38. And Rocky Grove's next opponent, West Middlesex, was a 73-58 winner over Sagertown. In our final wrap-up after this second game of our broadcast doubleheader, we'll repeat last night's final scores and maybe take a sneak peek at District 9 as well. This is the Tionesta Builders Supply halftime report on Fox Sports Radio 1120 and 104.1.
Whether you just found it or you've lived there for years, you'll never forget that feeling. It was something that made you realize this house would become your home. And since there's no place like it, it deserves protection just as special. A local Allstate agent can help you customize an Allstate house and home insurance policy and point out lots of ways to save. Like if you have a newer roof, it can help lower your rates.
Call Franklin and Cranberry Allstate agent Paul Como today, subject to terms, conditions, and availability. Need something to get you out of a sloppy mess? Cooperstown Sand and Gravel has the material and skill to help almost any driveway. A tip to maintaining a solid driveway is to have crushed, washed gravel, limestone, or sandstone tailgated along it. Cooperstown Sand and Gravel has the materials you need with different delivery options to get the job done. They have tri-axles that can haul up to 22 tons and small trucks that can haul up to 5 tons. Call today for a free estimate. 374-4412. Cooperstown Sand and Gravel, a division of Shipper Excavating.
Family owned and operated for more than 65 years, Franklin Service and Supply has been providing passenger car and light truck tires to the oil region. Bridgestone, Firestone, and Mastercraft, installed by trusted professionals, car, light truck, SUV, or for the farm. Franklin Service and Supply has the tire for you. Stop in 119 Grant Street in Franklin or call 432-8016 and always online at tiresatfranklin.com. a few current specials. That's Franklin Service and Supply.
Halftime at Oil City High School, Franklin leading Erie First Christian 48-8. Yes, 48-8. An update on that delayed game. About 3 minutes left in the first half in Class 2A. Kennedy Catholic leads Cochranton 37-21. That's the Tionesta Builder Supply halftime report on Fox Sports Radio 1120 and 104.1.
Before your next party or gathering, visit Main Street Market in Polk. Fire up the grill for the in-laws or co-workers, because Main Street Market in Polk has steak, chops, chicken, sausage, and all your needs.
All set?
Old-fashioned butcher shop feel. Customer service with a smile and fresh-cut meats cut to your specifications. Main Street Market in Polk has exactly what you need for your next gathering.
We got 90 here.
Okay, I'll bring it to you after this.
Text while driving. Avoid eating while driving, as food spills are a major cause for distraction. Always listen for emergency vehicles and sounds. If you feel tired, pull over to a safe area and park your vehicle until you're rested. And never ever drive under the influence of drugs or alcohol. This reminder is from Claypack Trucking Company in Reno, practicing safe driving for over 70 years. Visit ClaypackTrucking.com.
Broadcasting from the deep AM Oil City and W281CA Oil City.
We are
One of the best in the business, the man, the myth, the legend, it is Tim Shaw. That is the Tionesta Builder Supply halftime show. Joe Ledusky alongside Steve Shingledecker. All right, so now it's the Randy Lynch count.
Yes, it is.
Easton Fulmer is at 15:07. What is it? 15 needs 11 more, 12 more. Needs 27 tonight to get it done. He's got 15. Damon Curry's got 16. He's leading all scorers.
It will be. Oh, that's his range, baby.
That's up. That's down. That was from, I don't know, what's that, 39 feet?
Well,
40?
you know, whatever half court is, less 3 feet.
Yeah, I mean, that was nothing but nylon.
And the count continues.
From beyond the logo. That's 51-8 now.
And I think everybody wants to see this thing
just go away.
Yeah, for him. I mean, just get it over with.
Curry with the block. Fulmer
all right.
Lays it up and in. He's now got 20. He needs 7.
At this pace, he'll get it here in about 3 minutes.
Yeah, 53-8. Third quarter action is brought to you by Claypack Trucking Company.
I find myself rooting for Erie just to make a bucket.
Yeah, well, I mean,
what we figure the second quarter was 31-2.
Yeah.
That's not good.
No. Collins nearly turnover. He's able to gather. Gonzalez keeps shooting. That won't go. Fulmer. He can't get the rebound. Nummer had a good look at it. Didn't get it. And nobody picks him up. Pulls in. Foul line jumper. Got it. So that's 22. Needs 5.
What was the old joke when someone said about Wilt Chamberlain's night on the coach said, hey, who's guarding Wilt? You'd think maybe they'd pick Easton up here along the way.
Well, I mean, I don't know. I mean, Easton had 11 in the first, but, you know, Damon Curry had 16.
Yeah.
Or, I'm sorry, had 13 in the second, and also had Guth had 10. So, I mean, it's not like it's just.
No, but the 7 in this quarter, they haven't defended them.
No.
Maybe they know. They're just trying to be nice.
Well, I doubt it. Malachi Raleigh defended by Guth. 55-8, 5:57 to go in the second.
5?
Yes. Well, you have to be counting in order for there to be a count. I'm certain that the people are just ready to get out of here. Now, Number with the turnaround up and in. That's the 5th field goal of the ball game. Guth stops and finishes. Tell you what, Luke Guth is way better than 98% of the people in America realize.
Yeah.
I mean, he is a really, really explosive kid. Riley is going to be fouled by Guth. I mean, just
most of what, you know, and he's got, I mean, other than the tremendous dunks that he's had, but he's one of those players that most of what he does is pretty quiet, you know.
Well, and he's also because he's a third fiddle.
Yeah, absolutely. And he's in the, you know, all the way around, he's in the right spots. You know, defensively does a really good job. You know, is a good leader.
Monteferia's runner won't go. Tangles up with Curry. Down to the deck we go. Scotty Walters. And I think they're going to say Montefiore is the last to touch it. It's going to be Franklin basketball. 57-10, 4:50 rolling clock.
Yeah, well.
Even though I paid for him, I'm not going to ask for him.
Don't get me started on that.
I think I might get yelled at.
Clock. It's not soccer.
Well, Walters right wing, back to Fulmer, now to Guth. Guth. Oh, still finishes it. He was lining that one up for a big hammer, and Guth now with 14 is going to have a chance for 15 on the N1.
Yeah. He is
and you know the difference. So when I talk to these guys after the Hickory game, and we're just newly back in the game, but I talk to Jason and Bundy and these guys, pretty regularly. The difference now, all of a sudden, for Guth and Damon Curry, as Guth gets the second, he's now got 15, is they're starting to hunt dunks, which is really scary for the opposition.
Yeah.
Corner 3, that won't go for Gonzalez. Buckley is going to be called for the foul. Riley, I believe, is going to go to the free throw line. I think they're going to call that a shooting foul. Yes, they are. But, that's the difference. There's a lot of kids in high school that can dunk.
Yeah.
But the number of times you've actually seen a dunk on somebody in high school is far and few between. The lead's 50, back in 60, 3:55 to go in the third. It's all Franklin.
Close Notary has been a staple of the community for over 24 years in Northwest Pennsylvania. Close Notary knows your time is valuable, and in today's fast-paced world, we want to make sure you get the fast, convenient service you need to get back to the things you love to do. Let Close Notary handle all of your notary needs: title, plates, transfers, general notary services, and more. Close Notary now offers remote online notarization. Get documents notarized quickly, convenient evening and weekend hours, and even after hours by appointment, including Sundays. Visit closenotary.com.
Lowry Auto Body, not just bodywork, your A to Z complete car care center. Alignments, brake work, exhaust inspections, oil changes, shocks, struts, and tune-ups. There's nothing we can't fix. Lowry Auto Body is your AAA approved repair facility. And don't forget about 24-hour towing. We'll be there when you need us. To make an appointment, call 432-3050. That's Lowry Auto Body. Trusted professional since, well, before your dad got his license.
All right, back here at the House of Hustle, it's 60-10. The Claypack Trucking Company third quarter rolls on. Easton Fulmer needs 5 to get to the top of the Franklin Mountain.
And back to your point, I think it was my second year, and I had kids. We had Byam and Hassan and Crawford and those kids. We had a handful of kids that could dunk. And I always remember people coming up and saying, they just got to lay it in. They just got to lay it in, make sure you get the bucket. And I always said the same thing, like, could you dunk? Because I'm here to tell you, if I could,
I would.
I'd be hanging on that rim all afternoon long.
And the Gonzalez corner 3 won't go. Fulmer with the board. And then what it does to you mentally,
yeah.
too. Fulmer end-to-end off the window. Tough finish.
What a great finish.
As he's now... he needs 3.
I believe the best way to do this would be one of those 32-footers of his.
Yeah, that would be fitting because that's where a lot of them came from. How it started, how it's going. Riley defended by Fulmer. Easton punches it away.
We don't need it to be a dunk attempt for him. We're drawing the line now.
Gonzalez, dribble drive. Lesha rejected that. Out to Riley. Luke Guth with a steal. Luke Guth, he's got a passenger on board.
Gonna give him that bucket,
and
too.
1. So Luke continues to add to his total.
I like that call.
I think it should be.
Yeah, I agree.
If you're gonna foul him that far away, but you don't stop his progress and he still gets a layup out of it, even though I think you're good. Jalen Wood's gonna check back in.
Oh, and that's where you get into the coaching side of it. Obviously, without trying to. You don't want anybody to get hurt, but you got to get around him, get position, and prevent him from getting that shot.
Yep.
Otherwise, you're penalizing him basically for when he had a breakaway.
Schreiber and number back in. Myers and Collins down for Erie First Christian. 64-10 as Guth misses as Lesha is tied up with Montefiore, and
I don't know what it was before. I know it's end of the first at 17-6. So my math tells me we're on a 47-4 run right now.
Is that good?
That's hard to come back from.
Is that good?
It's hard to come back from.
All right, 64-10, 234. Montefiore loads up from
Maybe.
3.
Yeah.
No. Riley with a rebound. Kind of dribbles into trouble. He finds Gonzalez in the corner. Reversal to Schreiber.
They're going to keep trying these threes.
Riley doesn't get it to go. Damon Curry.
Okay, here we go, kids. And
Easton
let him have
Fulmer got it! And there's your record. Easton Fulmer from way downtown. Franklin's all-time leading scorer. Basically the way it should have happened. He's up ahead to Guth. Guth.
Ouch.
Oh, my goodness. What a finish. If
Wow.
you are watching on the stream,
Look at
what
Luke.
I mean, again, I don't.
Luke's reaction is better than anything.
Like, Luke Guth is not just a baseball player. I mean, he is not.
He just mouthed the words, wow.
I mean, he got hammered, but he hung long enough, and he's strong enough up top to take the contact and finish.
I'm not sure we can't get that one off the ESPN.
I mean, that was great. Now he finishes off the three-point play. 70-10, Easton Fulmer gets the record, and the Knights continue to shine. Lesha walls up on Collins, and Fulmer with some issues, now ahead to Wood. Wood eyeing up Damon Curry in the corner. Damon Curry 3, Damon Curry with the shooter's touch.
I mean, I'd be lying if I said I can think of anything score worse than what this is.
Well, they said that's a 2. I thought it was a 3. So, I haven't.
And to Franklin's defense, I mean, they're just playing. They're not pressing. Obviously, Erie's getting shots. They just
I don't know
missed every one of them, except for a couple.
Yeah, I don't know. And again,
back to 3.
I thought it was a 3. Thank you. So that's 19
Thank
now.
goodness.
That's 19 for Damon Curry. And Franklin's big 3 continues to impress. Fulmer, the pump, the fit. Nope, doesn't get it. Lesha with the put back. 75-10.
I've never heard that score come out of a mouth. But anyway,
What?
Oh, my God.
How does Montefiore catch that and finish? That was spectacular. Fulmer pulls up from the volleyball line. No good. Curry skies for a rebound. And, they're going to say it stays here. Well, they got to hurry here. The clock doesn't stop. I don't know if they realize that. They've got 10 here.
They do now.
All right. Now 5.
He had the look. He knew what he wanted. The little back door just didn't.
Yep, and that's
give him the lead.
going to be after 3. 75. That is correct. 75-12. Quick timeout. We come back. It'll be the Franklin Eagles, Erie, 3:28, fourth quarter.
Are you thinking about downsizing? Do you have a growing family and need more space? Whether you're looking to buy or sell a home or business, First Rate Realty has you covered. With 5 full-time agents, they're dedicated to easing the stress of the buying and selling experience. They work cohesively as a team to follow the transaction through from pre-qualification to closing. They're members of both the Allegheny Valley Board of Realtors and West Bend Multi-List, giving your listing a broader outreach. Check out FirstRateRealty.com for all local listings. Give them a call and put the First Rate Realty team to work for you. Phone 814-432-2900.
Friends, family, and community. Here at Franklin Eagles Erie 328, located at 1205 Buffalo Street in Franklin, we're the people helping people. Over the past 12 months, we've donated over $130,000 to local charities. We're huge supporters of all area volunteer fire departments, as well as elementary, middle, and high schools. It's people like you that make this possible. Come join the Eagles today to see for yourself. That's Franklin Eagles, Erie number 3.
I need a program. All right, fourth quarter action brought to you by Franklin Eagles, Erie 328. Aiden McCracken into the ball game, as is Devin Hegg and Ethan Owens. Jalen Woods' runner won't go. Put back
Oh, my
and
gosh. Yep,
Owens with the attempt. Owens is going to go to the free throw line. Ethan Owens, a junior.
Just kind of the same as we talked about, only different with who you got in the game. You don't want it to get sloppy. This is the time for these kids to get good quality minutes as well.
And this is the.
We have one of the Erie players fouling out. That scene out of Hoosiers could be coming up here, although a little bit different scenario. I don't think they were down 63 at the time.
Yeah, so Owens at the free throw line.
One of my golf scores.
What a subtle way to work that in. I mean, that is a sign of a true professional.
I think we have to let the fans know right now that the rest of the night just comes down to our entertaining them.
Yes.
And if whether Erie can make a three.
Yeah, I should have worked in, when they had 72, one of my golf scores. Fadeaway jumper for Montefiore. Ahead to Haig. Haig to McCracken. McCracken's going to load up in the corner. In and out, won't go.
Great rebound.
Haig with the offensive board. Haig's going to get another chance. Then they go to the deck. Myers is going to come away with it. Devin Haig with a nice offensive rebound. Anthony Collins.
Oh, my.
Yep. So I wish, we talked about this last night. I wish there was a difference in the symbols as Drayden Payne is handed, because that's not a charge.
In college basketball, I like college, and even the pro, they describe it if it's,
that's not a charge. Like, that's an offensive foul because he lowered his shoulder and tried to put him through the baseline wall. That's what it is. Payne up ahead to Owens. Owen lays it up and in. He's going to have an N1 opportunity.
That's a nice look. Good execution.
So, all right. So I want to ask you this.
Okay.
I don't remember, because I wasn't here. You guys were good when you won the state title.
Yeah.
Did you? Obviously, you had ambition, but was it? I don't want to say widely expected. As Owens finishes the three-point play, he's now got 4. Because Franklin has it seemed. Especially with Elwood City losing last night, and they've already beaten Aliquippa. People are really thinking, as Haig gets caught in the air, good pump fake. But you know what I'm saying, and I don't mean to be begrudging.
No,
I don't mean to. I'm just saying,
I understand.
Were you ever down the road where literally everybody just expected you to get to the state final?
The year that we won the state championship, no. The year we won the state championship, because we had gotten beat by Grove City twice, we got beat by McLean twice, and they were both in our district, let alone the state. The expectations weren't there. Now, the year before, when we were 28-1 or something out of 23-game winning streak, that's the year that everybody was packing their bags. And that's when it got uncomfortable for me, as people were saying things like, talking about hotel rooms, and, that's the last thing you want to hear as a coach and think about. You're trying to do the cliche game by game and practice by practice. But then it got serious, and you're trying to just focus on, each basketball game. But you can't help. It's kind of the Hoosier, the town really embraces everything. And
Jalen Wood finishes a three-point play.
You try to block that out for yourself and, more importantly, the kids as much as you can. But they know.
Well, and that's the thing.
They know what they're ranked in the state.
Yeah, and, they've seen – and, again, I believe that they would have been there last year if they played Bishop Guilfoyle not at BG.
Yeah.
Their baseline, the width of their court was the width of their back of their zone. The guys are all touching their fingertips. Payne now with it left wing, back to Wood.
And there's, I've always said as a coach, there's no such thing.
Good backdoor cut by McCracken, can't get it to go. Payne with the offensive rebound, and he puts it back up and in.
To me, there's no such thing as being overconfident. It's just how you, I'm just saying, it's how you handle the confidence.
Again, knowing the game is out of hand, you are doing your job to make sure everyone is still thoroughly enjoying this broadcast.
I had an excellent point to make there that you're missing.
Payne off the reversal, can't get it to go. Collins with the board. The overconfidence.
The more
now we're back in the wheelhouse.
more confident you are, the looser you play. You can't be confident to a point where you don't work at it.
But
where
then
you're careless.
the other thing I wanted to get to, they are superior in talent, I believe, in the West. But the question is going to be, like, they're winning 85-15, right?
Yeah.
I know this from experience because I went to Lewistown. My freshman and sophomore year, our girls team went 63-1 and won back-to-back state titles. Do you know how many times in the course of the year they had games like this? But they had just as many games like this where they got their opponent's absolute best effort. I think the better you are, the more perfect you have to be.
And you look back and Coach Hager had, I think, about 10 years of dealing with this, and for me it was really the last two. It's averaging a 29-point win, and my math tells me that that's going to go up after tonight.
Woods 3 won't go. Because the other thing I want to get to, because I think it's important to speak from that perspective, as they're going to reach in on Owens. So my freshman year, we went to the state title. A lot of people don't realize this. You know who Archie Miller's last high school game was against?
I'm going to go against Lewistown.
That is correct.
See that?
And then we beat Ahmed El-Nokala and Antoine Smith at Char Valley to get to the state final. The difference being is that nobody knew who we were, and we had no expectation that came with it. It was Blackhawk. It was Char Valley.
Yeah.
They were the teams that were supposed to be there. How do you handle that spot? We got to take a quick timeout, a 30-second timeout. It's 84-16. The Knights are rolling on a historic night at the House of Hustle.
Ready to replace your old washer and dryer but not sure where to start? Shop the largest selection of in-stock Maytag and Whirlpool washers and dryers at Gilmore Floors and Construction. These top-rated laundry pairs have all the newest features you're looking for. Gilmore can handle delivery and installation of your new top-rated laundry pair and haul away the old one. Shop for these great laundry pairs and more at Gilmore Floors and Construction, 3327 Route 257 Seneca, your area's one-stop store from start to finish.
All right, 84-16. Gravatt Pending and Services in-game reset. 27 for Easton Fulmer, and he is your all-time leading scorer in Franklin Knights history. Tim Shaw always on the money. Randy Lynch would remind you that he didn't have a three-pointer, and that there's nothing. I mean, this has been a second half of truths.
Yeah,
that's 1,000% not the case.
And it should be pointed out, Randy Lynch did not have a three-pointer, as did many of the scorers, the Bobby Witherups, my Uncle Chuck Snell. But, at the same time, it's you still, you don't want to take away. I mean, you have to have so many things that are that go right, unless you're, the kid physically as a ninth grader, you're 6'8", and already
Yep.
Easton had to, he got to play when he was a ninth grader. Not everybody gets that, but
no.
At the same time, 1,500 points is a lot of points.
Get your phone out. Do the math.
And
Haig is going to get 3 the hard way, sort of undercut.
And I promise you, for those of you, if anybody doesn't know the evolution for East, he was grooming to be a baseball player.
Yeah.
And one day he told his father, which I'm sure wasn't easy, I want to play basketball, and since then has put so many hours in the gym. Jason tells me it's just, whether it was the morning, the night, whatever, it's a good thing that his father had a key to the gym.
Yep.
Because
Haig's got 2 of the 3 here. He's going to get 1 more.
But whether Randy had a three-point line or all that really matters here is, a kid that 6'1" and weighs about 86 pounds or whatever he weighs.
Yeah. And he's going to be a college basketball player too.
And he's put thousands of hours into becoming the player he has, and
I think the other
it's a hell of an honor for him to be.
And I think the other thing that I've heard people say that he, as Haig makes all 3, that he shoots too much or whatever. The difference is when he shoots from too far away, but he's actually shooting.
Yeah.
Most people are throwing from the volleyball line. He's actually shooting. Riley down the lane, can't get it to go. Payne with the board for Franklin, 87-16.
I mean, how do you think he got to,
Higgs, corner three's up and good. Devin Higgs now got 6.
You don't wake up one morning and be able to shoot from 30 feet.
No.
And Easton will be.
And there's arc to it. I mean, that's the thing. It's not this line drive. I mean, he shoots it.
And they'll be the first ones to tell you that, sure, there's times when he takes shots and maybe, but every scorer, true scorer, does that.
Drayden Payne's got 4 in the fourth. He gets the run out in the layup, 92-16. 2 minutes to go. Fourth quarter action. It's brought to you by Franklin Eagles Erie 328. Gravatt Painting and Services in-game reset. Riley down the lane, reverse off the window, and good. That's his first field goal.
Oh, good.
Payne on the lob, the catch, the finish. Has everybody scored? Yes, they have. Everybody that's played has scored. Doesn't happen very often.
No.
So final
But they
90.
have 94 during a whole second half of running clock.
Yeah. What do they have at halftime?
48. They actually are going to score more in a running clock.
You're right. They're going to score more in a running clock than they did in.
That in itself may be a record.
Yeah, that's one for the ages. That's for sure. Devin Haig, hot hand. No, in and out won't go. Payne with another rebound off to McCracken. Now back to Wood, top of the key. That's not going to go, and Montefiore with the rebound, the run out, and the layup won't go. 94-18. Now Franklin's just trying to get 100. Payne catches it, doesn't go. Schreiber with the board. And if I were Erie first, I think I'd just hang on to it.
I've seen Franklin fans that have seen every game and every minute of every game, I think, for the last 30 years have left the building tonight.
Yes. Haig gets called for a travel, and the students don't like it because they want the hundo. Listen, they could win every game by 4 points and win a state title, or win this one by 100, and no one's going to remember they won this one by 100. Remember, keep your eye on the prize. It awaits in Hershey. And for the first time in my career, I've not really been able to say that with a reasonable expectation. One down, a couple more to go. The defending District 10 champs open in style, 94-18. We send it back to Tim Shaw. Quick timeout. We'll come back with the Ross Becker Insurance Player of the Game and our final totals from Oil City.
There are a lot of reasons why people trust Bathfitter to install their baths and showers. With our unique tub-over-tub installation in as little as a day, there's no disruptive demolition or lengthy renovation. So it's a schedule fitter with quality you can trust and a lifetime guarantee. A life fitter with hundreds of design combinations so you can your bath and make it your own. It's a U-fitter. Get the bath you want in a